nothing in what he said was about romantic love. He said this person transformed the way I viewed love and it's transcended into something greater. Like, what in there that was gay?
I mean, that don't sound like a little transformative.
Non-romantic love can be transformative, no?
Look, I don't want to.
He said, no, nigga, that's gay, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, no,
y'all niggas is gay.
Hey, man, hey, I don't look, man. Like, wherever you find love, goddamn it, I'm happy. Either way, I'm happy. I'm just saying, like, it seemed.
Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay.
Like, it seemed very gay. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, it's just, I'm just calling, like, black as a color.
Just seeing what it is.
Black.
I seen gay. I said gay.
Okay. It's it. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just like, hey,
that's a red flag. It's a red flag.
We gonna get a YouTube flag off this shit. Welcome to WTRF 103.6. Bring you the greatest tunes of the 10s, 20s, and 30s, coming to you from the future, doing it to you in your eardrums. I am the prince of the Lollipop Falls. My name is Eddy Overgold.
Eddy.
Welcome to the party, brothers and sisters and non-binary motherfuckers. Let's get it started.
Hey, let's go.
We can't use that shit at all.
Yeah, we can't.
But that shit was clean.
Yeah, yo, nah, you using that shit, goddamn. It's a Patreon clip or something.
Oh, I can do it on Patreon. I can probably get away with it on
TikTok
Patreon.
Or some shit. Like, bro, like we using that shit. Goddamn, what you mean? I mean, this guy doesn't have like he's got a decent following for like someone who might be smaller
like
and more
100K
unknown
or something like that. Bigger than
almost. Us. Yeah, it's way bigger for sure. But hey,
damn. What would you say damn for?
Cause I got hungry, but I can't eat just anything right now.
Damn, yeah, just on the pod like.
Nah, not cause I got my teeth whitened again.
Oh, this nigga wasn't hungry. He's just getting ready to. That's just a ramp up to let niggas know.
No, I mean, but you.
Ooh, I sure am hungry, but I can't eat. Ask me why. I can't tell you. I don't know what to say.
I can't tell you. Huh?
What time? Nigga with a new Rolex. What time is it? Ain't got nowhere to be.
Oh, my eyes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put my sunglasses on. See what time it is.
But that ass, like, you can't eat like just random shit. Like, you just can't eat like a lot of foods until after 24 hours after the fact because it could stain your teeth or some shit. You can have Alfredo and Chick-fil-A is okay apparently.
Just the entirety of Chick-fil-A.
Like a Chick-fil-A sandwich, like no lettuce, no tomato, but like just the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Is your dentist sponsored by Chick-fil-A? They specifically mentioned Chick-fil-A as a certified food?
That's what
that's
she
crazy.
said.
They need to be getting paid if they're not, because that's crazy as hell for Chick-fil-A to be part of professional medical advice to a patient.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
He said, so you can eat Popeyes, you can eat...
Overgold.
Yeah, that's
Overgold. All right.
We just got to find you a song.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mo bitches.
I feel like my song would be like mad, like just real sad, like and melancholic. You know what I mean? Like it don't have a good vibe and a bop to it.
You mean like some Kid Cudi stuff, or what do you mean?
Not even like Kid Cudi, but yeah, you can kind of say that. I'm sad. You know what I mean?
Got some stitches.
J-Mo bitches got no bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. That's
now, what's Alvin walking out to? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Shit.
Be like, it would need to be like orchestral, like evil villain. You know what I'm saying? Like some House of Cards, like. Yeah.
I just saw like everybody else like walking out with music, like this grandiose music, and then
Oh
when it
yeah.
comes to Alvin, it's just dead silent. And he's just walking to his chair, just straight face, like
Just squeaky. The
but
floor
it
squeaky
works.
as fuck.
Yeah, it just works though. It's like, yeah, it's fucking business. Like you can't even
Yeah.
comprehend what's about to happen. Like music don't do this nigga no justice.
Is the sound of silence.
Yeah,
That's his theme song. I guess so, nigga.
the
Damn.
real Desert Storm.
Well, look, welcome everybody to Waving the Red Flag, the number one dating and walk-on song podcast in the universe. It's your boy Eddy. Is Josh. Alvin is currently managing a hostile takeover of a Fortune 500 company. You know what I'm saying? But he will be back next week. Let's get into it. Let's hop into these topics real quick. See what's up.
Let's see.
Oh, speaking of August, sorry, what's up?
Yeah, no, February Alsina. Let's do it.
That's what I was gonna say. Yes, it looks. I mean, it appears that he came out as, queer. I suppose you would say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. I mean, there is that argument that you could be straight and have one boyfriend, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. You can't. We don't have that luxury. We just don't have that luxury. Yeah, we can push for it.
Should we? But maybe we need to have it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't have that luxury. Because
But to be fair, I feel like girls don't either.
Like, yeah, they do. What?
But they can. No, you can experiment, but you can't like in your late 20s be like, this is my love, my girlfriend, and bring her to Thanksgiving and be like, oh, but I'm straight. Yeah. That's
right,
true.
well,
No, you're right, because straight girls do be fucking studs.
Yeah,
and it'd be like, oh yeah, no, I'm not gay.
Yeah, but yeah, like no, they can bounce back from that shit and then go back to dick and be straight again with no blemish on like their femininity.
That's true. Of course, of course.
Like you can't.
Nah, yeah.
Like I was getting my back blown out. Or I was blowing this guy's back. You know what I mean? Like,
you can't even,
just
which
switch
is
back
crazy.
and forth.
You can't even blow a nigga's back out and still be straight. And it's like, but I was doing the fucking. That's basically straight. That's like straight and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rules don't make sense, but that's toxic masculinity for you, I guess. Shit,
I mean, it's the patriarchy, baby, but like these people from all sides play into the patriarchy, and I don't think they realize how much they play into it. But I think
publicity?
A couple things about it. Like, I think it's a stunt. Like, it's like publicity, like, to get the ratings up, because he introduced him very queerly. Like, he introduced that whole thing extremely queerly. Like, it was beautiful. Like, he's very good with his words. Like, he's very good with his words. Because he was, like, everything he said was sounding like he was just giving the most beautiful speech of, I'm coming out of the closet. Like, look at me, world. This is who I'm with. And this is the person that showed me love and how to love.
It was big.
It's a man, baby.
Big language, yeah. He didn't hit him with, like, the Twitter, like, yeah, so I'm gay. Like, which is what a lot of people do. It was a very it was cosmic, almost.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, this is bigger than dicks and pussies. This is my entire concept of love has been ripped asunder and reformed into something new and unrecognizable. It's like, nigga, what the fuck? And then he just brought his nigga on. Like,
yeah.
This nigga.
But the thing about the weird thing is that there was strong evidence saying that was his brother. Which I'm like, and I looked into it. That he did like he posted a couple of things. And it does look like he's insinuating that that's actually just his brother. Like, that's his brother. But that's still a gay way to bring in your brother into a conversation.
Is it, though?
Yes. I ain't never heard no nigga like, yes. Yes. You talking about somebody teaching you how to love? You talking about somebody, the nigga teaching you how to love, and like, that's your brother? Like, that's not even that it's bad, but that's not only queer, but it's incestual. It's kind of like incest language.
That's
little bit. Like, if that's your actual brother, you know what I mean?
See, that's interesting that you say that, because I was looking at it from the other way, and I was like, am I being like naive? Because you know how there's that, and they were roommates meme or whatever.
Yeah.
I was looking at it, and I was like, everybody was saying, oh, he's gay, and I was like, this don't, because they didn't kiss. He just said a lot of words about love and like his concept of love and the way it was transformative and da-da-da-da. And none of the language that he used around love to me was romantic. It was all of this like love in a very higher sense. Now, so I'm looking at it and I'm going, oh, am I being naive? Am I looking at a man express love to another man and it's obviously gay, but I'm like, no, they're just best buddies. But I think
Nah,
it might be
he
the other
ain't.
way around. Okay.
It's because ain't no man expressing like being able to find love like that in that fashion without some sort of showmanship, without at least
Sucking
trying
a
to
little
fuck
dick.
with somebody's mind. So like, niggas like us to talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you think he
Like,
was intentionally being
I think he was either
almost
intentionally
sexual?
doing it, but at the same time, like, no, most guys are not going to phrase it like that, especially if they're talking about their blood, their kin of this person. And voila, like, this showed me love. Like, this showed me what love is, and like, this is new. Like, because he was saying that this was like a new person that came into his life. But nigga, if this is your brother, like, he been there since
Maybe
'93.
not
You know what I
though.
mean?
Maybe not though. Like, what's the story?
See, okay, but the thing about that is, I don't think that's actually his brother,
Okay.
because when I saw like the evidence and what people was just saying, no, 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 look, this is a brother. Look at this post. They were just saying happy birthday to our mom. And I'm like, well, okay, if y'all saying our mom, y'all could just be like using verbiage as in like y'all are like so close to y'all are married. Like,
Mother-in-law.
you got another son. Like, yeah, that's this is my mom, this is your mother-in-law. Like, we're like that close. Like, hey mom, hey mom. Yeah, so I took it kind of more so took it like that because I did not see anything under the Google search either that listed that other gentleman as a brother or relative either. So whatever.
I'm still on the fence. I don't think it was that gay. I think it was like I agree the language was, but I think it's like on the reverse of what I was saying. I feel like the way we look at love is fucked up, especially when it involves men. To where it's like
Mm,
niggas can't even really talk like a nigga can't really talk about love like deeply if it don't have pussy involved without getting
yeah, right.
gay, weird, queer accusations.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta throw out like some super straight shit just
to
real quick.
clarify it.
Yeah.
Like you can't even really like niggas can't even you can't even really like love on your son or your father too heavy or niggas gonna call you gay. Like if you kiss your son on the cheek or hug him for mad long or like even those like you ever seen those multi-generational ones where they'll have like the great granddad kissing the forehead of the granddad, kissing the forehead of the dad, kissing the forehead of like the
Mm,
son, and it's
mm,
like kiss kiss kiss, and people will be
mm.
like these niggas gay, and it's like how it that don't
Right,
even make
yeah.
sense. Like how is that gay? But
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it's like if a nigga says, "Yo, this is a person who," in much the same way a woman would, like if a woman introduced her mother and said, "This is the woman who taught me what real love is about, what it is to care for another person, to nurture another person, to speak life into another person." We go, "Oh, yeah, cool. Your mother taught you about love. It don't mean your mom's fucking you, but
But
niggas,
that ain't
you know what I'm
what
saying?"
August Alsina was saying. I feel you, but
Well,
that is
okay,
not
okay.
what that man was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I'm
I
drunk off the
don't,
woke sauce. I mean, it could be. It could be.
you know what I mean? Like,
But he didn't say
yeah,
nothing about nothing in what he said was about romantic love. He said this person transformed the way I view love and is transcended into something greater. Or what are pieces that I'm missing? Like what in there that
and
was
that don't
gay?
sound a little. I mean, that don't sound like a little transformative.
Non-romantic love can be transformative. No,
Look,
like
I don't
more
want
so.
to.
I would say. He said, "No, nigga, that's gay, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, no, no.
Y'all niggas
I
is
mean,
gay."
hey, man, hey, I don't look, man. Like, wherever you find love, goddamn it, I'm happy. Either way, I'm happy. I'm just saying,
Sure.
like, it seemed
Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay.
like it seemed very gay, and I
Like
don't
some
mean that in a
gayetry.
bad way. Like, it's just I'm just calling like black as a color.
Just seeing what it
It's
is. I
black.
seen
Yes,
gay. I said gay.
okay. It's it. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just like, hey,
No, you good. I mean,
gay.
not that I have the
Yeah,
right
no,
to
not that you
to dictate
whatever,
that.
but it's like, oh my god, I can't believe this filthy motherfucker just used that slur. It's like, oh my god, like I can't say something. Okay,
Oh wait, what
but
did you say a thing?
no, I just said gay, but I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah,
sure
that's
somebody
gay.
is gonna be up
It's
in
gonna
there
be like,
fucking
oh, you
like
can't.
panties or some shit. But anyway, but yeah, like no, because it didn't seem that clear cut to where it was like non-romantic. It didn't because it didn't seem like it was like just it wasn't non-romantic either. Because
Yeah, but
maybe in the guise of like an ultimate greater unconditional love, I can see that, but it still seemed I don't know, seemed very romantic.
well, I guess my question is just like, what would it look like to express deep, transformative, lifelong love with another person that is not romantic and sexual, but specifically between men, like what would that look like? Like how would that be expressed?
All right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we kind of already touched on it,
Yeah.
but
You got to say some extra straight shit on it. Like a sandwich.
Like
a gay sandwich, you
so
got to put the... Can't just have fried bologna by itself, nigga. You got to put that bitch between some Wonder Breads. Some whole grain heterosexuality on either side.
Because I'm thinking this shit in my head. Like, yeah, man. So, but I had the privilege to meet, man, like, you know, my homeboy, my brother, man, like one of my best friends, you know. And like, and he really made me understand and just, you know, broke it down for me, like, you know, on some man to man, like, you know, type shit. You know what I'm saying? What real love could look like on a very platonic level, but even transform of how you dealing with a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Maintain. I can't take it when you say woman.
With the woman.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like,
but don't that seem wrong? Like,
no,
as you saying it, don't
not really.
So we got to do all that extra shit.
No. Let's we can't. We shouldn't say that. We shouldn't like classify those as right and wrong because like there is no right and wrong in that. I don't believe just because like your way of expressing something is neither inherently good nor bad. Like it's neither right nor wrong per se. I'm within the specific confines of this conversation, bro. Like I'm not talking about the general greater shit and like all these other instances we could pull that would negate what I just said. But yeah, in this instance, like that's neither right nor wrong. It's neither good nor bad. Like so, I don't feel like we should use that word in terms of just how someone might express themselves in that.
I feel okay, and in this instance specifically, no others. Yeah. In this instance specifically, I feel like the only reason you have to or would have to do all that extra subliminal, subtextual requalification of your statements is because of the way we over-sexualize the concept of love. And I'm saying that's bad. Like I'm saying you're saying it this way because you're combating a default belief about what love looks like. And that belief, I'm saying at least, is bad. So that's what I mean if it wasn't.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that makes sense because that's not what I was. Okay, well, yeah.
Okay.
Break it down like that. I get it. We are combating, like, there's like a combative nature.
It's like saying lady doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's accurate. It's not incorrect, but it's like, why are you adding extra words on it? And it's because of an underlying weird belief that your audience might have or yourself might have. Or like, you're very articulate for a black person. Nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm articulate. Yeah. I'm a black person, but why you say it like that? Like, I love you, but like not in a gay way. Well, okay, nigga, you could have just said I love you. Why you got to add the extra shit to it, kind of thing?
Yeah. And I guess it's just because like what I was like really kind of getting at is if you break it down in like a different sense of for someone like myself, I consider myself to be mostly straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the extreme most part, straight as fuck.
99.999.
You know, hey, I'll even give them 98%, but you know, whatever.
98.
So, but if I'm like describing that, like if there was like a male that influenced my life and changed my life and like opened my world up to like, you know, the different avenues of love, like help deepen my understanding of love, I probably would say it like that, but not like in terms of being like derogatory, disrespectful of anyone, but the perception. Because I don't want you to get the wrong idea.
For sure.
And I understand like how this could look, but I also might want to further along a conversation of like men need to be this open and vulnerable with each other, and this is how it could possibly look without being toxic.
You know, it makes it because it's like it's not necessarily your beliefs; it's your understanding of the beliefs of your audience. And so, like to be clear, you have to go because otherwise, if you're saying it to the wrong person and you don't add all that extra shit, you're basically just saying, "Hey, everybody, I'm a homosexual." So I understand.
Right. Hey, everybody, I'm gay. Hello, like
yeah,
I'm out.
hello.
Like, no, like whoa, no,
like,
that's not what I was saying in that press
yeah.
conference yesterday. No,
for sure. So you gotta the press conference. Just announced, J-Mo is a homosexual.
Right.
Weather at 5. Whoa, that is not what I
was
said.
Bussexualize, motherfucker. What the fuck, nigga?
Wavy ass nigga. Hold on. How they translate that shit? But yeah, you gotta when you say your messages, you gotta. I feel like a lot of people refuse to cater their message to who they're talking to, so they just cause confusion where it's not necessary because it's like it's I feel like a lot of people politically they do the same thing that Americans do when speaking to somebody. They just say the shit in their language louder, like that's gonna make the other person understand instead of translating it. So they just be like, whatever it is. All white people are racist or whatever the thing is. And then people go, well, wait, no, I'm not racist. I'm not trying to, da, 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 da. And they go, all white people are racist. And it's like, yo, you're not translating your fucking ideas to what this other person, like the wavelength this other person is on. So you're just, you're not even attempting to change your minds. You're just trying to fucking win, like the ideological.
And I hate that. Like, and that's what a lot of people just do is just start some shit and just focus on like trying to win an argument or some sort of debate versus actually trying to understand the other person.
Yeah, and even when you're trying to win a debate too, it's like, are you trying to convince anybody who came into this debate thinking anything other than already agreeing with you? And I feel like a lot of people argue in a way where it's like you're not trying to change minds. You're just trying to rally up whoever already agrees with you and polarize whoever already doesn't disagree with you. And people in the middle haven't moved. And people on your side haven't moved, and nobody on the other side has moved or reconsidered their position at all. Right. And that's just like, even if you like, no, look, I know I can't convince this nigga because this nigga is getting clout off his beliefs. This nigga is on a whirlwind book tour with whatever dumb shit that he thinks. So I know I can't change his mind. But you got a whole audience of people listening, and you just want to dig in and cancel and fucking whatever type shit. So, speaking of several threads back, forehead kisses. You seen that TikTok about you're not supposed to forehead kiss somebody you just like casually hooking up with?
I can see you giving forehead kisses to I can see you giving forehead kisses to a casual partner that you don't have any like actual feelings for. I can see you doing that.
A person, you mean, or because you saying that you kind of strong? I can't tell what you mean.
I can see you giving
me
forehead kisses. Yeah, like as in Eddy Overgold.
We're gonna get. I think we can sing shit. We can sing shit without getting it.
Oh, we can absolutely sing this shit, goddamn.
Okay. I don't know what the rules are, bro. Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah, I'm positive. I know it for a fact. You can do a cover and it not get taken down. It's not
true.
True.
Oh, yo, what if we just
Oh, yeah.
Can you do a cover and be monetized?
Maybe. I don't know. Okay. We have to look up.
Because maybe we could get away with using that thing if I just demonetize the video or some shit like that. I don't know.
Can you demonetize like a portion of a video?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
We gotta eat the whole cake on that one. Okay.
You gotta eat the whole eat the whole cake indeed. All right. So me specifically, but what about you?
I do. Okay, so just on a blanket level, generally speaking, that could definitely send out signals of that you're more intentional with this person, that you have strong feelings, because it's very affectionate, it's very sweet. It's kind of like one of those intimate, like little gestures that you can do to give someone like love.
An indicator.
Yeah, an indicator of like there's deeper love here.
Yeah.
But I generally wouldn't do that unless the other person like I was dealing with was like just very much so affectionate, and I was getting that same like. It's like a need, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm just an affectionate person. It doesn't mean like my heart is tied up into this. I'm just an affectionate person, so I could see myself like doing it with someone like that. And I think I might have. No, I ain't never give. I don't think I've ever done. I don't think I've ever gave like just a one nighter a kiss on the forehead.
But that kind of thing. I don't
think so.
Yeah, I'm like, Yeah, because I feel like if I'm fucking somebody, I kind of like it's similar-ish to like, even if I don't love you or like even like you, I feel like sex in general is kind of like it's a Venn diagram with like love and affection. Like it's kind of low key a little bit part of it, kind of.
Yeah.
No.
For a certain time, for a certain amount of time,
For a certain amount, like a certain section of it. Like it's not synonymous with it. Doesn't mean the same thing as. But I feel like there's, at least for me, there's a little bit of lovey-doveyness in any sexual interaction, even if it's all the way I really low-key find you annoying. Even at that level, there's a little bit of like, there's 5-10% of like some lovey-dovey affection type feelings in there. Okay. And if it's more than that, it could be I could be feeling like 75-85% lovey-dovey with somebody that I'm fucking that I don't even, that we're new sexual partners.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So, at what point do you think it's appropriate to turn off that lovey-dovey stuff if you're being intimate?
Turn off. So you have it and then you turn it back off, you're saying?
Yeah, because I mean, like, of course, you're not going to treat like the quote-unquote bust down the same way as you would like a serious romantic interest that you have, where
Yeah.
your heart and your emotions are open and willing to become involved with someone else's. So I think personally, like when you start putting on your clothes and walking them to the door or their car, that's kind of when it's
Really?
on the down slope. Yeah, you give them a hug, but you're not about to like kiss them like you would when you was just like having sex. Maybe so. Like you're not. I don't think you might give them like a goodbye kiss in good
You
faith
can't
without
goodbye kiss the bus down?
that. But shit,
I'm just
that's
trying to
like,
understand the rules.
that's like
of that.
one stop before the forehead kiss, depending on how you look at it. I hug them.
Shit. Cause also, have you never done that kind of thing like with somebody before fucking?
Like kiss them. What you mean? Like what?
Like somebody that you were like kind of talking to, kind of on the way, not all the way there. Y'all hadn't had sex. You weren't officially dating. You hadn't, but like there might be a situation where you hit somebody with a kiss on the cheek or a kiss on the forehead or a kiss on the hand
absolutely.
or
But I actually did like
something
her,
like
though.
that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I
absolutely.
mean, but it still wasn't a okay. So is this because I feel like that maybe there's a matrix of things here that is like how much you like them and how close the relationship is. So it could be a new thing, but they're like wifey category.
Yeah,
So it's
the
like
inverse
you're
of
going
fuck around and find out. Yeah, something like that.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the intimacy / attraction matrix or something like that. Because it seems like it seems like there's like if you're casual with this person or it's not going to be serious, you know that from day one and it never will be. But if it is potentially serious, even though it isn't today, you kind of from day one know that it will be. So if somebody is wifey material but not yet wifey, you're treating them like wifey or something like that. Is that
Yeah,
kind of
something
part of
along
this
those lines.
conversation?
Yeah, exactly. It's something along those lines of if I'm crushing, you know what I mean? Like if I could like if I was like, man, like she seems really cool, like I'm attracted to her. She seems
Yes.
like somebody I'd be interested in. Like, yeah, it kind of goes along those lines. And that's another I'm not gonna I was about to break off on another tangent / subject, but yeah, we'll keep it from right here. So yeah. Please continue.
So like, I mean
I couldn't remember the breakdown of the diagram we was on. I was like,
smoothest
but yeah, it's
nigga in
going
the
up.
game. Smoothest nigga in the game. I never seen nobody smoother. Nigga. Like baby oil, as nigga said. And so and did you ever have you ever so much that you thought
Have
that
you ever
you
heard
could
of
dream
dream?
that anything that you could it is what it is? Let me get a goddamn motherfucking so I guess what I was saying is that like you could see yourself kissing a first night stand if in your mind you could imagine yourself being a long-term partner with this person. Is that maybe not exactly that, but is that kind of where you're coming from?
Yes, but I could also kiss like a one night stand if I'm just attracted to her. Like if she has like really nice lips or some shit. Like like I could Like yeah, it could be like an attraction thing. Yeah. I could kiss a one night stand like deep with tongue
Yeah.
if I'm attracted enough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I could I feel like like for cheek kisses and forehead kisses and all that kind of shit. I feel like whatever is possibly on the table. But I do understand that it's like we have this culture and or at least sections of because the other thing is it depends on which circles you move in. Because some circles people are much more like the minimum standard for like casual situations is much higher. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like in polyamorous queer, even kinky shit is like raw XD motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like colored hair people.
I haven't heard that since '93.
Yeah, but you know who I mean. What's the current term for them type of people? You know who I'm talking about? Like Adventure Time adults.
Like furries, like those type of people.
Well, furry adjacent.
I mean, I feel
including
like they're
but
gonna
not
be like
limited
in
to
the
it.
same,
They're
like
in the same
camp,
universe.
low-key.
They in the same.
Yeah.
A furry on a day off basically is the type of person I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like those folks, the like standard for a first night like hookup or whatever, there might be a lot more things that we would consider to be wifey boyfriend type behaviors. straight out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like a one night stand, you go like, hey, like what kind of foods do you like? And they cook you that dinner, even though they're not finna never see you again. Like that kind of energy.
True that.
And so it's like, I feel like it depends on what circles you're in. Cause I'm like, it's not in, I've been on dates where it was like a straight to the crib, hook up, sneaky link. And it was like, yo, like, what's your favorite dinner? I'll cook you dinner. Like, what do you like? Like, hey, do you need anything? Like, oh yeah, toothpaste is here. I think I have a spare toothbrush. Like that kind of energy where it's just like you're treating the hookup the way you would treat a guest in your home,
like an actual human being, like
an actual human being. So you're going like, oh,
sure.
I want to have sex with you. You're a kind person. Like, cool. Let me da 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 da. Do you like, oh, do you like chocolates? Cool. I bought us some chocolates, like that kind of thing. So it's like you know, and then you bring wine, and and it makes more sense low key, like to act like that. Like it seems very weird to be like, I just ejaculated into your face, but all right, have a good one. It's like I feel like kissing somebody on the cheek or kissing someone on the forehead or saying like it was so lovely to have you over, like maybe again soon. Like that seems like like on paper what you would do. Like it was nice to see you. It was really lovely. Like let me walk you to your bus stop, your car, whatever. Like have a good one.
It should be a lot more loving and safe in that regard. It absolutely should be. But I think the actual reality of it,
game is the game.
The game is cold, baby. Like on both sides, man. Like it ain't just like it ain't like one of these situations. Like, oh my god, like the men are just fucking. I was like, nah, like the ladies too, because men don't do a lot of shit because
we'll get called gay.
Ain't rocking with it. Yeah, we'll be called gay. What the fuck you doing? Oh, you thought I was feeling you? Like what?
Exactly.
What you doing kissing me on my forehead?
Think it's a munch. What the fuck?
I ain't calling you again. The fuck, kiss me on my forehead. That's only reserved for Tyrell, bitch.
Nigga,
don't get forehead kisses.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. But I don't know. Yo, men not approaching 10s. This is what I wanted to talk about because I denied it at first, and then I was like, wait a second though.
Hey,
there's ever approached a 10?
There's some truth to that.
I feel like the hottest I've ever approached is a 8.5. No offense to anybody that I've ever approached. If you see this somehow, 8.5 is really high.
That 8.5.
Yeah, look. Everybody who's listening to this, you're the 8.5. Whoever, yeah. It's only been like 5.5 to 8.5.
If I approached you, you were 7.5.
Yeah, exactly. 7.5 is high.
Hell yeah.
7.5 is high. You're high. If you 7.5, you're hotter than me. So that's
shit. I would settle down with a 7.5 or a 7.
Absolutely.
Not easy. I even just hate saying it, but like, to an actual person. But yeah, like just in terms of just a beauty scale or whatever, like a 7 is beautiful.
A masterpiece, like an attainable masterpiece.
Yeah, just an intrinsic beauty, like that's a perfect imperfection.
Yeah,
and I mean that in the highest regard ever.
They got snaggletooths and a short pinky and shit that you can be like, oh, that's my one. It's not perfect. It's mine. You know what I'm saying?
This is mine.
There are no others in the world like this one.
It's my bike. Don't ride it. Like it has a scratch on it. Like that's how you know it's mine. Yeah.
I can find you in the dark. You got that little bump on the back of your skull that nobody else has. I knew it was you.
I can find you in the dark. Yeah.
People was always getting mad at us for using the little scale shit, but I'm like, yeah, that is maybe like dehumanizing or that kind of thing. But I'm like, but it's subjective. It's like it's a way of indicating, because we people use the like conventionally attractive, unconventionally attractive, like they try and wokeify it, and it's like, yeah, but it doesn't have the granularity to specify like how attractive we find this person or our understanding of how attractive they are to other people. Like I agree, can become, but it's like, give me the woke version of that, or like give me a way to communicate those valid things of like, here's how attractive they were to me, here's how attractive I understand other people might be to them. These are both relevant facts. Like,
yeah, absolutely. I guess it was just also in the context of the conversation when you said like they were kind of
saying
upset,
something
because
crazy.
you was
I was sorry.
more than me. but yeah, just to kind of get back to like the main point though, like like it's most men don't really approach like what they might consider to be like the 10, like the 10 out of 10, like the creamiest of the crop.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this, it's not untrue at all. And I'll tell you this, right? So,
damn, I'm mad at that because I did not want that. When I saw it, I was like, these bitches don't know nothing about men. Shit, they might be right on this one. Like,
Yeah, but it's for the
I
same.
was mad about it. Yeah.
It'd be for the same, like the reasons that she gave though was for the same reasons that a woman would not want to approach a dude. Like it's the same shit. Like,
Oh
she
yeah,
was,
you're right. They were
like,
very insulting and because I saw another man. It was trying to
yeah,
tear
'cause she
down
was like,
niggas for no
she
reason.
acts like she got the sauce on niggas. Like, oh, I guess you just have to hear from another man. To like, no, motherfucker, because your point of view is not actually based on how we think about shit. So
Yeah.
you kind of got it right on this one, but calm down. But no, okay. So what I was gonna say was right. So I got approached to do like this modeling, for a modeling opportunity,
Of course.
and I don't have it often. But anyway,
Come on,
But-
we know what's up.
I
We know
mean,
what's up.
passable
6 foot
for
gorgeous.
the camera,
Come
I
on,
suppose.
man.
Not at all.
Okay.
I appreciate it. But anyway, so, but yeah, there was this girl there, and my fucking God, like, like my type, nigga, that's my type. Like, long hair, like the big hair,
Yeah.
like woman, like she was.
Bow, 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 bow.
Not like thick, but like she had body, like
That's an adult. Nigga.
like I'm talking
Filled
about like
out.
she looked like she belonged in entertainment in front of somebody's camera. Like this girl was gorgeous. And she even had a sexy, strong ass name. Like just her name was just like
she was Amazonian.
bleep-
She was Dora
bleep this out,
Milaje.
bleep this out.
Okay.
Bleep this out.
Ooh, shit.
Bruh.
That's strong. That's southern. That's country fed. Woo.
Combined with my last name too, because I'll be thinking about shit like that.
Ooh. Even wait, oh fuck. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I can see
you
it.
get
Yeah. I get
First
it.
name, my last name.
Yeah.
Mm. But
Sister,
so
sister.
and she was just like down to earth, cool as fuck. And like we was kind of
Mm.
vibing, like I felt the vibes, like low key. But I
Emanating.
was like, yo, man, like this girl, like she probably get flew out. Cause I saw her IG, and I was like, she get flew out. Like she dealing with a different caliber of nigga who probably ain't treating her like much of shit because
Sure.
when you dealing with that echelon of niggas that could just fucking fly you out, you kind of like a dime a dozen, just a pretty girls
Sure.
with it. But still, it was just like the fear within me, and that is you're gonna get bored. Like I feel like she would probably get bored, or
Yeah.
I might not make enough to, contribute to like all these experiences that she might be likes to do or might be used to doing.
Definitely.
It could be bullshit, but like it's a very, it's a real.
I don't think it's
thing
even
that
inaccurate.
we
Like
think
I feel like it's insecurity
Yeah.
that's rooted in some real shit. Because I would feel
Yeah,
similarly,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, the energy of the TikTok is very much like, they're intimidated by their looks and they don't see you as that. And it was like all of this kind of energy. And it's like, look, man, that's what being a human being is. Everybody is trying to calculate whether or not the person that they likes them back. That's what, like
Right.
motherfuckers act like men are supposed to just be like, exist with no emotions purely for the purposes of like doting over any woman that's in their vicinity, but without bothering any woman. And it's like,
Yeah.
no. Like you're trying to do a calculation of like, am I bothering this person? Would they be interested in me? Would they like me back? Would the relationship actually last long even if they did like me back? Would I be an option or would I be a priority for them? Because you're going like, cool, she's a 10, I'm a fucking 5. Like she might give me a chance, but do I want a chance or do I want somebody who would desire me in the same way that I desire them? Because that's probably going to be a relationship that is a dynamic I'm more willing to. And it's like, that's what everybody should do. That's not some evil, sinister, neglectful shit. What the fuck are you talking about? So yeah, didn't like that. But I think there's something to that. Like if I was dating somebody and I was like, this is a person who their attractiveness is gonna give them access to worlds that I can't really move in, and I can't really provide value in. They're gonna get bored of me. They're not gonna be interested in me. And even if they didn't, I would always be insecure. And even if I was ever to be in a position where I could provide those things, then I also feel like on that end, it feels like I'd be in competition now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're dating somebody who she only dates, fashion magazine editors or some shit like that, and you're like, okay, cool, I want to be that, and you do end up being that, then you're like, you're competing in that world instead of feeling like, no, I found my person. It just, yeah. So I feel you on that. I do the same calculation. Everybody that I've hit up is like. There's been a couple of long shots where I was like, oh, but then their energy made me think like, oh fuck, they she think I'm the same type of shit that I think she is. And like when you get that energy, then I'm like, okay, cool, we can make something happen. You know what I mean?
What you mean? Like, what you mean? Like, she think,
Like
oh, like you think she's hot, and then she thinks you're like super hot.
exactly.
Super hot too?
Like
Yeah,
so you're
hell
like,
yeah.
oh shit, who is that? And you
Hell
approach
yeah.
her and then like her energy is like, oh shit, he said, and I'm like,
He said, hey.
oh fuck, this
Like,
she think
oh,
I'm hot. Like,
she,
oh
she think
fuck.
she think I'm that nigga. Okay.
He think I'm the cute. Oh fuck. Like
Oh,
then that's a good energy. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Well, I'm like,
that's,
oh
that's
shit,
phenomenal.
this bitch really like me. She like
That
she's,
mutual attraction, bro. Like, you
Yeah.
can't, like, yeah. Mm,
that's
you
great.
can't beat it.
Yeah.
You can't beat
As
it.
opposed to just a general openness. It's good when they're like, yeah. So yeah, so she's right. We don't approach 10s unless we view ourselves as a 10. But generally, I feel like a nigga is mostly gonna approach, except for crazy niggas,
Well-
like or vaguely crazy niggas. I feel like, but in general, men kind of approach,
They tend to shy
1
away
point
from
above,
the
3 points
girl girl in the room. I will say that.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say like sane niggas don't, or like a.
No, yeah,
'Cause
on
this-
average, on average.
Once again, bro, because like it's a lot of guys who might be seen as conventionally unattractive, and they be with some of the baddest women, and that's because
Yeah,
they have the confidence. So that's like the
Sure.
nigga, I got a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a chip on their shoulder. Like, I'm gonna get this. My confidence is up. I know how to talk. Or blah blah blah. So, I just think like most guys might tend to shy away from the baddest girl in the room.
See, I saw a TikTok that said, and I don't know if it was true. It seemed like the kind of sort of self-rationalization kind of shit that we see, kind of like with like what we were just saying about the stupid reasons given for why men don't approach 10s. But she was saying that it's a lot easier to bag hot men than it is to bag like ugly, confident men. Like
It's a
a
lot
nigga
easier
who's,
to bag. Yeah. That
you know what I'm
makes
saying?
sense. Yeah,
Because
I
she
mean,
was like, "Oh, well, okay. What do you think it means?" Because that didn't intuitively make sense to me when I first heard it.
it's easier to bag hot men than it is to bag ugly, confident men.
Yeah,
Yeah, same thing with like they say with like these 10s, for example. Like they say like it's easier to actually get the 10 because they have low self-esteem.
Oh,
Hot
really?
niggas still have low self-esteem and like they just
Interesting.
are out here. But if you are ugly, if you're an unconventionally if you're not an
Yeah,
attractive man,
that's what to say
but
ugly.
you got
Though,
confidence.
yeah.
Yeah, right. I was
I
about
was
to
just
say
saying
a double
ugly, but
negative,
yeah.
but you made it true. I know, right? I'm trying to be
Unconventionally
better.
ugly.
Yeah, if you unconventionally ugly.
I feel like it's some unconventionally ugly people where it's like you look at them and you like on paper you're supposed to be hot. Like this arrangement of facial features and body, you're supposed to be hot, but like you're ugly. You're unconventionally ugly.
Yeah.
Like you're not ugly in the
Yeah.
usual way.
Yeah, if you're not the most attractive guy, but you got confidence, then that means like you know your self-worth, you know your value, and that beats out anything. So that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
She did it on the reverse. Her thinking was kind of like what you said with like something to prove, which is that hot men, I'm not saying this is true, this is just what she said, but hot men know they're hot. They're desired by people directly because of their hotness. So they can go anywhere, any country. They don't have to prove anything. They show up. They're hot. People want to have sex with them. People want to date them. And so you can bag that nigga because he's like, me dating you or not dating you doesn't impact my like market value. Because if I go to a different club tonight, people gonna want to fuck with me. Whereas the ugly, confident nigga has to build up clout based on his association. So he has to be seen to date hot women. So that hot women look at him and go, oh, he's that nigga. I wouldn't have known him off the street, but seeing the way he moves, the Jones effect. So you got to keep up with the hoses or whatever. That's what. That's
nobody
what this
wants
guy
to be
has
the
do.
first or the last one, baby.
Finish line. And so she was like, those type of men, it's hard to sleep with them because they view sleeping with a woman who's not conventionally attractive as a potential threat to their clout, as a potential threat to their status. And so they can't be seen with you. They can't be seen around you. They can't be seen going into the room with you because then it's like that kind of thing. I don't know if that's true, but that was her theory because she was like, I'm an unconventionally attractive woman, and I've fucked way more male 10s than I have male like 6s with confidence.
Damn. Well, okay, so like, of course, like, as we've always, as we said many a times, like women aren't monolithic.
Sure.
So of course that doesn't apply to all women,
Not
but
the
there's
niggas.
probably a large enough population of women where that could be true. You know what I mean? Like they think like that. Like some women think some crazy bullshit.
But do you think that's crazy bullshit?
I can understand. with the climates, I mean, I can understand that why somebody might think that. I wouldn't want to engage and interact with that person like on some deep shit, just simply just based off of knowing that, because it's kind of petty. Like,
Wait,
I
you mean the
can't be
man is petty
seen,
or the
the
oh, yeah,
woman.
okay. The
But
woman.
at the same time too, yeah, because like she's the one, because the woman was saying that she couldn't. It's a lot harder for her to give an ugly guy attention and smash
The
him.
other way around. The other way around. The whole
She
thing
was
is the other
saying
way
like the
around.
ugly guy. Okay, because I'm
Rejects
confused.
her.
Then oh wow, what?
Because of like, so everything that you think maybe I said the other way around, just flip it.
Just reverse it. Okay, so the ugly guy is rejecting an unconventionally cute girl,
Oh no,
or
just
like maybe
ugly.
not just an ugly girl.
We're gonna have
Because
to use
he needs
street
more
term because I
status.
feel like
Yeah, true that.
yes,
True
yeah.
that.
I feel like we're getting
Nah, I
confused.
just
Like, unconventionally
yeah,
unattractive.
unconventionally. Yeah. The
It's
tomato
a
and the
convention oven.
tomato.
It's how you got to turn the fan on. So
Yeah, it's convection oven.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so gotcha. Okay, so ugly guy turning down ugly girl because he needs bad bitches so he can be seen as that guy
The
or
bad
that
bitch
go-to
having nigga.
dude, the bad
Yes.
bitch having dude.
Yes.
So, oh wow. Okay, wow. Jesus. Okay.
Whereas
All
the
right.
nigga that's a
All right.
10
Jesus.
is like, I can fuck as many ugly women, unconventional, whatever, fucking not conventionally attractive people as I
Yeah.
like, and it's not gonna make a difference because I'm hot regardless of
I'm hot
context.
regardless. That's sad. That's still sad.
That's the theory. That's her theory. And I was like, well, maybe. It's very interesting on paper.
Well, then I guess I'm just gonna have to stand on what I just said too, because I would still be kind of like, but
They got tricked into eating the vegan sausage, nigga.
I know, right?
It's like, that's the real
What
meat
is
one.
this?
Yeah,
Oh,
delicious. See, you can't fake that. You can't fake that.
Vegan?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's lentil. You saying
yeah.
that's lentils?
Oh my God, chickpeas? This is all made out of
That's
chickpeas.
crazy. That's all seitan.
Holy shit.
That's pork chops, nigga. Don't fuck with me.
Come
Do
on.
not fuck oyster mushroom. That's crazy
Soy?
as hell. God damn.
This is all soylent.
nutritional yeast, nigga. God damn.
Okay, all right.
Nigga, I thought that was duck, nigga.
Yeah, I would still kind of have to hang on that because, like, it's kind of staying on that. It's like kind of still fucked up. But then no, that kind of changes it because that's her perception of the guys, not saying that that's actually her lived perception of what she's doing. But there might be some truth to that, and I'm really like just doing like a lot of mental gymnastics right
Yeah.
now. But there's
Because I'm in my
probably
head
some
trying to.
truth
I'm
to
like,
that.
where am I on that spectrum of niggas? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm not the
exactly,
hottest nigga, but
exactly.
I'm not the ugliest nigga either. But I'm like, do I need to prove? Like, I guess, am I the ugly
I'll
nigga
tell
that
you
needs to
this.
prove? Like,
I tell you
but I'm
this,
like, I've
all
definitely
right.
dated some people that was, I mean, see, that's the. I
Yeah,
feel like
exactly.
you can't call people ugly for some reason. Is that offensive? It's like, no, like, I don't think that's
because it's
offensive.
like, who the fuck am I? Like, no, because I think it's still
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
gauge of like your own humility, like your
Yeah.
own, like.
Like, I'm not saying like you're bad
humble.
because you're ugly. I'm just saying like you ugly.
Right.
I'm whatever. It's not like
Yeah,
I'm just
like-
being like,
Yeah, like, yeah, it's like, who the fuck am I? Like, I ain't
how
did
is it
that shit
insult? I
popping
dated
either,
you. Like, bitch, I was
Right.
in love with you. Like, I can't. It's not an insult
I was in
to
love
you.
but- right. But yeah, no, if we just call a spade, right? Have you ever, has a girl ever liked you and like she was not, attractive to you at all, and then say for instance, like, something happened and y'all finally like hang out one day and you go out in public and have you ever thought of yourself like, man, what if these niggas think we together?
Yeah. I mean,
know
not
what I mean?
much. Not much.
But you can
and
relate,
not-
like you.
But I
gotta
can
understand
relate.
what I'm saying.
I can 100. I'm not finna sit up
Yeah.
here and
Yeah.
bullshit. Like, I can 100% kind of relate to the idea a bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah,
comment.
so I think it goes back to like that thinking because I've definitely had that thought in my head, like, once or twice. Like if I've been out,
Sure.
like
I mean, we ugly niggas.
man, people gonna, they might think we actually together.
Let me just
That
hold
ain't
on.
what's
I'm gonna
going
need
on
you to
here.
stand 1.5 meters behind me, babe. I need you to just. Hey sis, I'm gonna need you to stand back there. Thank you.
It's just, but like treat you like a
Homeboy.
human, like
Yeah.
hey, all right, you good? All right, let's go. Like you
Yeah, dapper up from over.
But no. But so as far as like just this bold, outlandish, I don't care who people see me like having sex with or hanging out with. I don't think that's like completely true, because if some niggas do, like I got an image to uphold. But I will say that women are a lot more lenient in that regard
I
because they
think
can see like
so.
a woman, like they can see like a guy, and they like see a woman who like, oh my god, like he could actually be doing better. He could be fucking with us, but he treating her that well,
Oh,
and so I know if he treating her that good, or if he doing that with her, possibly it's gonna treat me well, or it could backfire because they might also think that, wow, is that really all you could get? Like, well, you look good. Like, is your self confidence not that high enough? Like, you could get better, but you're with her, and
I
not
can,
with me.
yeah.
But either way, that's still laying up in some draws just based on that that line of thinking, that linear line of thinking.
Yeah. I did think that maybe you were saying that like women are more lenient in that they seem a little bit more confident to bring an ugly nigga to a party. They seem a little bit more willing to do that than men.
I would say that too.
Yeah.
But they'll bring a nigga to the party, but goddamn it, like you'll know that if they ain't together, they ain't together. Like you gonna know that shit.
Oh
This
yeah,
is my
but they
friend.
together they don't. Yeah, this is
know.
my homeboy.
Yeah,
This is my nigga
yeah, they'll bring you out.
Timbo.
But
Yeah. Even though y'all, so she'll pretend you're her friend, even though y'all are fucking. Potentially, is that what you're saying? Like she won't claim you.
yeah, I think yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that could happen to anybody. You ain't got to be ugly. Yeah, looks don't even matter in that regard.
You
like
ever
that.
not got claimed in public? And he was like, "Bitch, what the fuck?"
In a sense, but it was kind of like when we were in that mutual, like, I don't know what we are.
We don't know what we're doing. Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing. So
But you
it's
don't
not
want
like,
to be too quick on like, oh no, we're
yeah,
not.
right. Oh
It's
no,
like,
no,
hold
no,
on,
this ain't.
slow down. We could be. Like, I mean,
Right,
I
right.
don't
Hold
want
on,
to, but we could be.
But we could. Shit, we ain't discussed it. I'm still figuring it
Yeah.
out. But bitch, we could be. Shit, I like you. I'm here.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Why you acting like you saying no? I'm supposed to say no. Why you pre-knowing this situation?
Right.
That's crazy.
I'd be like hyper picking up. I'd be like picking up on shit. Like it could be like something small, right? Because I remember it was like some years ago. My girlfriend at the time, we were like walking on this college campus, and we were holding hands, right? And some nigga was walking up, and I remember she just let go of my hand, like just boom. And I'm like, bitch, I'm like, what the
Whoa.
fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
I'm like, I
That's
asked him, I was like,
crazy.
I didn't even notice. Like, I'm like, because women be gaslighting the fuck out of niggas too, bro. It's
Hell
like,
no, that's propane and propane accessories. Get the fuck out of
propane
here,
and
dog.
propane accessory.
Hell
It could
no.
be
I
a
tell you
coincidence,
what.
but nah, man.
Nah, that's crazy. Cause it takes force to let go of the hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's hard to
like-
let go of somebody's hand accidentally if y'all holding hands, especially if it's interlinked.
Like, I mean,
She got to hit you.
I mean, because if somebody goddamn do some shit, hey, goddamn, what you like? You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to hold on and make myself and wear
Oh
clown
yeah, you're
paint
not
in the
about to hit her with
situation.
your goddamn.
Right? I ain't about to go. What you do? Don't go.
I think
Don't
I had a
leave.
similar thing in that situation. It was like a developing polyamorous type of a situation, but I was like, but she wasn't treating me like her boyfriend in front of the other nigga, and I was like, yo, what's going on right now? What's going on right now? Hold on. Why you acting like you on a date with this nigga? I mean, I know you technically kind of are, but like, yo, hold on, like,
Yeah, I'm here, goddamn.
what's happening right now? That shit was crazy. Yeah, I got mad after that, and then she did the same thing. She gaslighted me as well. I was like, I think I went to like kiss her or some shit or something, and she stiff necked. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, okay, cool, all right, never mind.
See?
You know, and then I was like, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck
Later
is
on.
this? Like, what you? But that's the thing.
We was kissing the whole goddamn day till this nigga showed up.
Yeah.
Now
right.
we don't know how to kiss.
Yeah.
Y'all two be happy then, nigga.
Exactly. I clearly know who's
Hell
the
nah.
big dog around here.
Yeah. Which Chihuahua, that's fine. That's who I am. Cool. I ain't finna fight about
I'm
it.
still lovable.
I'm a yep.
I'm
Kiro
still in
Taco
high
Bell,
demand.
goddamn. I'm good. I'm
Exactly.
good. Not a problem.
One day we gonna man, I got gaslit recently. Something vicious, like Foreign said.
Vicious.
But you know,
Gotta get the get
that's a
back.
story for another day when the statute of limitations is up on that whole situation.
Oh damn, the statue not up yet. Ah, okay,
It's,
gotcha,
you know,
gotcha.
it's still
I know what
fresh,
you
it's
mean.
still recent.
I know what
you
you mean.
saying?
I know
Like,
what you
know
mean.
what I mean? Yeah.
I know what you mean. I don't. Yeah, statute. It's a statute of limitation on the shit.
Yeah.
Shit varies. It depends on the severity of the situation. But sometimes it can be up to 10 years before you go like, okay, cool, this can be talked about in
You know what I'm
public.
saying? Women be on that
casually.
bullshit, bro. Women be on bullshit too. Man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just these motherfuckers are not perfect.
They are not. Jesus
They
Christ.
are not. But what else we got? We got.
Let's see what we got. She like getting run through the 8-hour work day. Is it too much?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't see that.
It's roasting, bullying.
What's the longest you're willing to drive for a sneaky link?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What's the
give
longest you're willing to
20
drive
minutes.
for a sneaky link?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's. What vehicle are you
Nah,
on? Are you on
okay,
a
wait,
bicycle,
so-
a scooter, a car?
No. This car.
Okay. I think you. I mean, like driving.
It depends.
Like, 'cause 20 minutes
It
ain't far at
depends.
all, bro. Like.
I know.
All right, exactly.
If I'm because that's I'm trying to see what that would be in miles, but I'm like basically I'm not leaving like if it's like OTP ITP like I'm not leaving. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what I'm thinking of. What would you say though?
Shit, I might catch a whole flight. Fuck is you talking about?
No, that's different. That's different. Like, wait, but a flight for a sneaky link? Okay? It depends on what the relationship is.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Like, if we start dating, I'll drive. Once it gets to 45 minutes, a 45-minute drive, we're geographically incompatible. 30 and under, I'll do. 20, I'm willing to.
45-minute drive, geographically incompatible.
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. So maybe it's just that.
You sound
Yeah.
wild.
No. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's too much. That's too
you
much. That's
sound
too much.
wild.
That's too
That's-
much. 45 minutes? That's crazy.
Bro.
That's an hour and a half commute time every time I want to see her. That's crazy. It's not. I mean, I'm not. Look, if
Not
it's
like
love,
back to
if
back.
it's love, fine.
It ain't-
But like, if
Bruh.
it's a whatever, if I'm gauging it and it's a girl that's closer, but I don't even like as much, I'm like, cool. I can bike ride to you. You a 10-minute bike ride, we go together.
I mean, like based off of just strict convenience, like. But even in that situation you describe, you say like if I like the girl more than the one who stayed like close, if I like the girl more who was like 45 minutes out versus the one that stayed 10 minutes away, I would still probably go to the 45 minutes one because like if I'm gonna enjoy my time, I'm gonna enjoy my time.
It's a point system. So for every extra 10 minutes away of driving you probably lose like 5% of likability. So if I'm like really into two girls, but I'm like 10% more into another one, but she's like 20 extra minutes away, it won't even probably be all the way fully conscious. I'm just gonna be like, I don't got a lot of time today. I gotta get to work early in the morning. Let me go ahead and schedule with. Okay, let me go ahead and schedule with Alice or whatever instead of Susie or whatever. Like that's probably how I'm gonna. If I've got the choice, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it. I mean, if
45
it's like a
minutes, bro.
one-to-one,
45 is crazy, dog.
45
That's
ain't
fucking.
that-
That's
okay.
That's burning up a lot of your week. Because you're seeing her. If you're seeing 45 minutes, you're seeing her. Let's say y'all are kind of steady. I mean, I suppose this is now leaving sneaky link territory. I'm not exactly sure what the cutoff is.
We can keep it on sneaky links. Like she's a
Okay.
cool ass sneaky link. Like we can just keep it on that.
How
But we don't
how
know the other
frequently
one.
can you see a sneaky link before it's no longer sneaky? Before it's a public link? Before it's a obvious link?
I mean, for as long as y'all like just keeping it super casual.
Okay, cool. So let's say you're seeing her 3 times a week. That's like 7 hours a week or some shit like that.
Okay.
That's
See,
7 hours a week of
okay,
commute
all
time
right, see,
lost.
that's a lot. Okay, all right.
You're not
3
doing the
times a
math.
week? No,
Even
I've done it
twice.
before.
Even
I've done it
twice. That's
before.
5 hours. Wait, am I doing that math?
But that
wrong?
wasn't a
That's
sneaky
That's
link,
3
though, like-
hours, yeah.
Because like I've definitely. I like driving. I don't mind.
Oh,
driving.
yeah,
And
okay.
Plus, I like to drive too, but I don't mind driving. Just whatever. I've definitely driven like 45 minutes from Decatur to Kennesaw to College Park. There might be some traffic. 45 minutes easy, to get some.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to. It's one thing to drive to cruise. You know what I'm saying? It's another
Shit.
thing to have. Like, let me ask you: Do you enjoy commuting to and from work?
Hell no. But it can be, but you can use that time. Depending on how you use your time, because if you look like listening to Audible books,
Mm.
goddamn, turn your car
Yeah.
into a university. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's
On
one
that
thing I
university.
did when I would commute to and from work. I knocked a bunch of books out, thick
This nigga
ass
said like
books.
Nation of Islam in prison. He was like, nah,
Hmm.
the car didn't drive me. I drove the car, you
I
know?
drove the car, my brother. I drove the knowledge into my brain while driving
Mm-hmm.
to work.
In every gear.
Hmm.
Shit. I didn't
So,
sit in the seat. The seat held me up. Okay, yeah,
so,
okay, I guess.
but yeah, I don't because
But if I'm
you don't
listening to
drive
audiobooks on the way to the,
to the bus
like,
down like to.
yeah, that's come on. Now, once we start adding other kinds of transport, like on bike, 15 minutes max. On bike, 15 minutes max. On walking, now, interestingly, walking you get a little bit more leeway because I feel
Right.
like walking for me in a weird way is kind of like I'll walk half an hour, and that feels like kind of convenient almost.
See, that's
Which actually
wild.
that don't fucking make any
That
sense. Now
don't
that I'm
make
saying
no
about it, that don't
sense.
make any goddamn sense. I don't know why. I don't know why. You know what it is?
I
You know what
don't.
it is? I think it's the distance because
Mhm.
30 minutes walking is close. 30 minutes driving is the other side of town. I think that's part of what it is. There is an element of like how you conceptualize how big distances are that changes when you have access to different shit. Because I feel like if you got like private jet money, I feel like your concept of what distances means
Yeah.
changes drastically. So
Yeah.
like I don't have a car. Now if I had a car, because if you had a private jet, you're like, oh yeah, cool. She lives in fucking Timbuktu. Cool, no worries. I'll see her on the weekend. I
Yeah,
feel like
right. I'll
niggas,
see you in 2 hours.
those niggas moved. Yeah, I see you in I see you in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Or even because some of these planes be quick as fuck. Like if you're trying to get from fucking Miami to Atlanta on a plane, that's what is that? Like a half-hour plane ride, if that? It's like a
Miami to
20-minute ride.
Atlanta, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no, not 20 minutes. Probably like an hour and a half, maybe
I
two.
don't know how fast planes are. Yeah,
Planes,
okay, at the
planes
most too.
fly like around like 300 plus miles an hour.
I feel like they got some. I feel like the private ones be faster than that.
I mean, yeah, private ones like they fly faster, like a jet, like flies faster than a
Yeah,
commercial,
that's what I'm
Airbus.
thinking.
But yeah,
The world would seem a lot smaller. I understand why them niggas want to go to space. Like that.
shit, we're going to the moon in 2 weeks. We're leaving now, but we're gonna be there in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it would take. Yeah, that's a journey. That's a trek. Because it
Yeah.
takes mad long to get to the moon, even if you're going fast as shit. That shit is
Yeah.
far away as fuck. It seemed like, from looking at it, it seems like it's kind of close. That shit is far away as
Far.
hell.
Farther than a motherfucker.
It's crazy how far away that shit is. I can't even think about it because I'm like, if you pulled the moon like mad close up, it would take up the whole sky, and it would
Yeah.
still be super far away. Like,
Yeah.
how big is that fucking thing? That
And
is
we would
just
all die. Like the coast, the tides would just all
Oh,
just
yeah,
go
it would just suck us
completely
off
out
the
of
fucking planet.
haywire.
we'd be destroyed. Fucking doomsday movie type shit. Well, look, if you see the moon falling towards Earth and destroying the coastlines and fucking up the gravity, you might be seeing a red flag. But yeah, if you're the 8.5 that the Eddy tends to go to approach, which is all of y'all, then Eddy's waving a red flag. It's been that was bad.
shit.
It was terrible.
It's not, I ain't gonna lie. Some say like, you want to do that one over again?
I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, I might need to.
Let's do
fuck it,
that one
whatever,
over
man.
again.
Man, I work hard enough for these niggas. Should I do it over
Right.
again? I can do a second one. Do a second one, but keep both of them.
See now we podding. Now we podding.
Do a second one, but just show them how the pudding is made. Show them how the sausages are
Right.
made.
Ooh, okay. If
Yeah,
what
you do
about,
one and fuck them up so they can see how it's really done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. If you out here confusing the masses that your brother might be your possible lover, then it might be you that's waving the red flag.
Indeed. And it's been
However.
WTRF 103.6. You know.
Exactly. And if you're not willing to drive an hour for a sneaky link, then it is you that's waving the red flag.
Probably. Well, look, we'll see y'all next week. Rest
There
in
was
peace,
something
somebody.
I forgot. No.
Oh.
Damn, somebody else did die.
I feel like it's a mad
Tommy,
situation.
the Power Ranger, like
Tommy.
Tommy
Yes,
died,
R.I.P.
yeah.
Wait, but that's not his name. Not Tommy. What's his name?
His name ain't Tommy. David something.
David
God
Foster
bless the
Wallace.
dead.
What's his name?
It's David something, but that's not what I wanted to get at.
Okay.
Just to what y'all was talking about last
Jason
week.
David Frank.
Yes, had David in it. Jason David Frank. Yes, R.I.P. to that brother. We all wanted to be the White Ranger at one point. Hell yeah, the goddamn nigga with the flute, the green.
I need Dragon Sword power.
Anyway, nostalgia, but yeah, when y'all was talking about the mental health stuff
And the gold chain.
that nigga was fresh. The
Not
green and
really.
gold.
Drippy was crazy.
Dripping, bro. No matter what suit they gave
With
this
the
nigga, he
boots,
was
nigga?
always the
Yeah,
illest motherfucker.
yeah,
out
with
of
the
all
gold
of
and the black.
them. bro, that nigga,
Nigga was playing
tripping.
saxophone the whole time. Just
Right.
why did they
Summoning
make
a
him white? He
fucking
should have been the
a
nigga
liger.
ranger.
Right.
Yeah.
But yo, but just real quick, because I know we about to run this bitch out. So
Yep.
when y'all was talking about like the mental health stuff, for the guy who said like, how do I start from zero? Y'all brought up a lot of good points. I did want to say something to that person and just anybody else that might be in this predicament. Is for one, I ran across this documentary called Stutz. It's on Netflix that Jonah Hill produced. It's about Jonah Hill's therapist, and he has a lot of good tools in it that I think y'all could check out and look into. If you don't have Netflix, like just some quick stuff that hopefully you can grab onto and use that as a tool or as some sort of rope for yourself, is that even if you don't know where to go, and this is some shit that I got from that documentary Stats, is that you can always work on your life force, meaning like you can always start by working on your own self. Your life force is composed of three things. The lowest is the relationship you have with your body. That's just eating, going to sleep, like eating good, going to sleep, having to, get your body working like, properly. The relationship that you have with other people. And then the highest is the relationship that you have with yourself. And that could be like, in terms of like meditation, things such as that. But you can always work on your life force and become passionate about that and getting yourself to the next level when you go through that avenue. Also, affirmations do work wonders for me personally. That helped me get out of a dark place and help just trying to change my brain chemistry and change how I thought. So yeah, immediate, like hopefully tools and things that might be able to help. That's just not some, go to therapy, and go through, not don't go to therapy, but like, the government has
Not
this,
some
that, the
vague
third.
fucking
Specific
shit that you can do.
Yeah, it's
that
like
first
things
one
that you can do
said
right now.
was real good because I feel like that's advice that I had gotten previously when I was having some troubles where it was like, make sure you take a shower, brush your teeth, get out of bed, make sure you go to bed on time, that kind of stuff. And I would just like to remind, like, even like some of the conventional wisdom that you hear said over and over again, it can feel really like, man, it ain't no way that's gonna solve my problems. It ain't no way that like going for a walk and getting some sunshine and those kinds of things are gonna do anything. And it's like, no, they are. Like, there's a reason that certain conventional wisdom is conventional wisdom because it's a convention and it works. So give it a try. And the other thing is, like, you can kind of build momentum. Like doing one decent thing and getting today right, getting Monday right, makes you feel a lot more hopeful about getting Tuesday right and then getting Wednesday right. And then you can stack shit on top of that. So you go, okay, cool. Today I made my bed, I took a shower, brushed my teeth, got to bed on time, boom, cool. Tomorrow I might do all 5 of those things and I'm going to say hi to a new person. And I'm going, you can sort of build up from there. Whereas if you're kind of stuck falling at 0 over and over again, it's not as ideal.
Exactly. And that's the name of the game. Like, it's all about building momentum, slight edge theory, compound interest. Like, Rome was not built overnight. Like, there's no magic key or some shit that you can just turn and then like, oh, everything's okay. Like legit. Like, that doesn't exist. It does take, like, you got to be willing to do the work for yourself. And if anybody's in that tough of a spot, if you're not going to do it for yourself, then, how can somebody else help you if you're not willing to help yourself?
Yeah, you got to
put in the work.
Yeah. Community is important, but you do have to make at least a little bit of initial effort. That's a fact.
Absolutely.
Well, look, folks, if you want to join us during the Patreon to like have more conversations like that kind of with us, to see us live, to see us talking, to let us know what you're feeling about shit, hop on Patreon or hop into YouTube memberships. That'll also give you access to the Zoom. And like, subscribe, let us know what you think. You know what I'm saying? In the comments and that, about everything that we've said about niggas approaching 10s, about fucking sneaky link driving distances. Also, it's bad for the fucking environment. Like that, if our love is polluting the air, come on, why am I doing that? I'm bike riding, okay, sure, 30 minutes, whatever, but I gotta drive, Anyway,
it's regenerative love, baby. What if I'm
Captive
in an electric vehicle?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a Prius, well, yeah, if you're in a Prius, then you could drive about an hour and a half, and then it's fine for a sneaky link, I would say. Yeah. Well, all right, folks. We will see y'all next week. Peace, peace.
Overgold, 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 overgold.